There's some reasons I have very mixed feelings about the perk Wakeful. Because like in one hand you can get way more done, and so that's like huge benefit. On the other hand, you end up just not being able to avoid waking up at night, which is not good. Just because it means, do you just kill time, or do you go on the dark and, you know, deal with that? And I'm trying to avoid the temptation so much to go poking around in all the houses looking for books, because that's what got us killed at like this exact same phase in our last playthrough we were doing this. Was going into houses we have no reason to go into. Alright, we did clear most of the block. Oh, Toon will probably appreciate that your emote game is always on point, Whistlebeak. Just waiting to see if it's this air activity detected. Oh! We almost jumped out of a car into a zombie. That would have been a very sad way to end a run. Alright. You enjoy your shows. Yeah, I thought there'd be more zombies in there. That'll probably be a thing until the first helicopter happens, and then we'll have a bunch of zombies come piling out. That door should get destroyed pretty quick. Yep, full-on horde in that house. Finally! Oh no, that's not a crowbar, it's a satchel. I got teased. They just saw the curved and it was like, finally a crowbar. But nope. No crowbar for us. Just disappointment. Maybe Octavian says, weird. I just got an email regarding my flight in 3 weeks telling me it is delayed. That's no fun. Yeah, unfortunately a lot of that stuff is just so hard to get anything reliable. And when that happens, you know, a lot of people just don't bother. Which is understandable, like, if you have to schedule time off work and organize it and everything, you know, it can be a real pain. Gotcha. Only being 30 minutes isn't bad. Oh, do I still have a propane tank on my back? Here we are just like fighting everything and I just got this propane tank in my inventory. Where are you? Oh, did I airdrop it off? Okay, either way. Pretty sure we already looked at this garage. I actually really don't even care about the okay, you have chairs there. Care about the seats, but empty gas cans I will take. A propane torch I will take. Yeah, no, I gotcha. I mean, that's good. It's only 30 minutes. And I shouldn't be in here, and I did not kill zombies around back, so this is all a bad time. That zombie's beating on the door, so I'm just gonna check the bookshelf and leave. I think we already have that. No, I'm sure it's one of those things that they canceled some other flight and they reorganized some flights around. That kind of stuff happens, where it's like, okay, we know for a fact that this flight is scheduled to be at a different time now because we've consolidated flights and that kind of thing. But yeah, it's always weird when you get the emails like, really? Right, your trunk sucks, that's right. Yep. Yeah, it's probably they moved a bunch of flights around, and that's just the Cascades that said, okay, your flight's 30 minutes later. Especially if you're going into like major travel hubs, like if your flight's taking you, say, through like Atlanta, Georgia to another major travel hub, like let's say Salt Lake City or something, or Detroit or New York or something like that, then a lot of times they'll move a bunch of flights around and they'll have that kind of effect, since they have so many flights going between those locations each day. Versus if like you're taking a flight to, you know, in the middle of nowhere farmland where there's a tiny little like one-lane airport that they only do like little pond hopper planes, then yeah, they just cancel those. Gotcha. Yeah, so if it's like the two most major airports in your country, then I would fully expect that type of thing. That they probably have a good number of flights between those two airports each and every day. Alright, then once around the block, because then we'll go to the parking lot and we'll see what shakes out there, and we might start honking horns in that area, because you don't want to draw them to the house. That's pro tip for you. If you're gonna do something that you're gonna use like to draw zombies with your Pied Pipering or your honking or your horn, or you're just fighting or shooting or whatever. Up, helicopter. Helicopter will be here, so give me a moment, because it's prediction time. Okay, so prediction will be up for 5 minutes. Do we survive the helicopter? For those new to the channel, the way we determined whether or not we survive the helicopter is not if we die during the day of the helicopter. But if I take an injury before I sleep after the helicopter leaves and it ends up being fatal, then we have died to the helicopter. Now, if I get to sleep after the helicopter has left and I am uninjured, then we're fine. Now, at this point, if I die now, even before the helicopter shows up, that would still count me as failing because now we're under the pressure of the helicopter. So all that. We are in an area that is hot. We've cleared off, like if we look at the map right here, I've cleared this spot of this area and a spot of this road. I'm probably going to go to this parking lot where we've not cleared, and this is a high pop area right here. And I'm going to start blasting. I've got my 44 or 45, sorry, revolver. I'm going to start blasting. So it is going to be a little bit of a dangerous thing we're doing to get a bunch of kills. So weigh that into your options. But yeah, so we did get our alert that the helicopter is coming in advance. It'll probably be here in the afternoon. Just if my assumption that shows up mentions it within 12 hours of it happening, I would assume. Well, no, close then. So I do want to finish these zombies that heard me yell, and then once they're gone, I'm going to run over to that parking lot and start fighting from there. And I may even preempt the zombies and just start blasting to draw the ones in the immediate area to us so that we already are fighting them versus having them all swarm us at once, kind of take them in waves as it were. And also, where are you all coming from? Clicky clack, no turning back. Yep, no brain required. That is, I mean, also if I get bullied out of what we're talking about doing, that is what it is. But I do intend on fighting from that parking lot and just killing zombies till we have to make the run. I almost got distracted by chat, and that would have been an embarrassing way of going. The nightstick is short blunt. We actually just gained a point in short blunt a moment ago that should put us at 6. So that's good. Okay, I've still got a whole spare water bottle, so we should be good on water. I'm going to stop sitting here fighting them right here and just get ourselves to where we intend on fighting. That's okay. It's probably the last day we were going to be in the resort area until we get some more food on us, because we got probably one more salad's worth of vegetables. Again, dupes to survive past 100. Nice. Not good that we already have a bunch of zombies swarming here. That's fine, it is what it is. Speaking of dupes, I do not know what game we are playing this Thursday for our quote-unquote other games day. So, for those interested in suggesting stuff, you can hop into our Discord. There is a channel called Game Suggestions, and if you'd like to watch me play a game, list it there. Some of the possibilities we've got right now are Factorio, Valheim, Satisfactory is a potential one. There's been a few others that have been put on the list. What did we play? This past week, what did we play? I'm trying to remember. I know we played Timberborn twice. We hadn't planned to, it just ended up being that way because Valheim didn't want to work. Which I do, after stream, need to just tinker with Valheim and see if I can't make sure everything's working. Yeah, so this is where I'm thinking we'll fight from, because it's a fairly open area. These, if I try to walk through them, they'll slow us down, so I want to avoid that. Everyone Car says, "My man, I was telling my daughter today that you are the best Zomboid combatant there is, but ringing the dinner bell? Oh yeah, I mean, you got to. I mean, we said kill them all. Like, we can't miss any. I mean, the point is more the helicopter showing up anyways, so might as well actually take advantage of it, let it draw the zombies to us, pop off with our guns, because we have too much ammo and it weighs too much. Oh, I don't have the bullets on me. The bullets are in the van. That's a very important part of the strategy, is to actually have bullets for said gun you intend on shooting. And now we have 287 45 rounds on us. So I think it's that moment where, so we went over here and we just started blasting. That should get some attention. So I'm not a fan of most of the 45s. Their accuracy isn't great. And their fire rate's kind of only okay. And the other guns do tend to one-shot pretty reliably too, like the 9mm and that, so... I don't feel like particularly they have a place that they fit well. But I mean, I have bullets. Oh, and in case you didn't notice, like, I can just point here. Oh, it helps if I actually reload. You don't actually have to aim directly at the zombies. It's going to try and guess what zombie you're aiming at, so I'm aiming over here. One-shot him. Yep, so I don't have to aim directly at the zombies. You aiming is just kind of going, okay, I want you to shoot in that direction. And you'll try and guess the closest zombie in that direction kind of thing. But you will notice I am going out of my way to stop when I go to shoot. So I will stand here, I'll stop, I'll aim, then I'll shoot. Because if you watch, I'll get this person aimed here. So it's green, it means aim well. Now if I move, it's very red, which means I'm going to miss. Moving kills your aim. So don't move while you're going to shoot. It's shoot, 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 move, wait, shoot, 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 move, wait. Alright, the helicopter should be showing up here soon, because like I figured, if it is 12-hour gap, and we saw at the very next radio broadcast it would be early afternoon it shows up. I don't know if the 12-hour gap is actually a thing. That's pure speculation on my part. But it is one of those things that I have an observation that I think is true. It's habanero sauce. Yep, I mentioned it a couple times on stream. Like, I'm not into Ghost Pepper or Carolina Reaper. Like, that's the point where you stop tasting it, you just get the spice, in my opinion. And people disagree, and that's great. Enjoy your food. But, my sweet spot for like hot sauce is like right around the area of habanero, like proper habanero. You know, it should be bitey, I should get beads of sweat. But that's kind of where it stops. Alright, helicopter. It's your time to shine. Because that's the main resort building, if I'm not mistaken. And that place is an absolute zoo with zombies, usually. So there is a really good chance we get run out of here. Yeah, Louisiana hot sauce is pretty good. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to try and be clever about this in case things go south and we have to bail. I'm going to have the van staged back here, already pointing away. Excuse you. That way, you know, we fight up here. If things go bad, we work our way around, get to the van, and drive off. Yep, in case things go south, we go south. But yeah, when it comes to guns in this game, and you're going, why is it so, like... No, you can't shoot your own vehicle. Somehow, someway, the music is super fitting. I can feel that. And hey, Ampersand, how's it going? We have a helicopter coming, so we are just waiting for it to bring the zombies. Here it comes. So yeah, if I take any injuries that ultimately result in my death, then people who did the predictions... Ah, this is nothing. It's going to get so much worse here in a little while. There is a good chance we just get pushed out of here. Because the area directly north of us should be ridiculously high population with zombies. Not like West Point or Louisville or anything like that, but pretty high pop. So we're definitely in range that the helicopter can draw them to us. So I'm expecting really, really high numbers of zombies on this side, not so much on the south side. Probably a decent number on the west. I don't expect much from the east. Which is why we staged the van where we did. Yes, so when you start your character, you basically choose your character's background, what their quote-unquote profession is, and that will determine some of their starting attributes. Unemployed is just generic, they don't really have any special thing. But I could choose like an electrician who already knows how to hook up generators. I can choose a lot of different things. There's like a lumberjack who's really good with axes. There's a maintenance person who knows how, like they have the maintenance skill and all that, which means their weapons last longer. But unemployed just means blank slate. And you'll notice I keep pulling out my gun and aiming it when I cross these bushes. The bushes slow you down, but if you're aiming, then you go a little faster. Yeah, and unfortunately they're on all sides of me, so I can't safely stop to shoot. Because I have to hold out the gun for a few seconds before I shoot to get good aim. A lot more came from the south than I was anticipating. As you can see, you can just shove them, it's fine, don't worry about it. I normally don't like running that far, but I don't want to get pushed to the resort. As you can see, I feel no problem with just bullying my way through some zombies, as long as it's not too many. Yep, I don't have the shells for a sawed-off, though. I have the sawed-off. Like a really good one, too, just no bullets. Did I mention I don't really care for the 45s? Their fire rate is just too slow. Nah, this is fine. We've had way worse. Like, I'm just going to stroll. These ones, they're fine. The escape vehicle strategy is not looking particularly good. It's these ones that are just randomly off on their own that are really the problem. Because I need to be able to stop, pull my gun, and shoot for a little while. I think so, but I'm not sure on that. Because the problem is, you don't always know exactly where you're going to end up shooting. Alright, Helicopter still making passes? This is definitely looking like something we leave behind. And I think the van might be also being left behind, which would be very unfortunate because it is a very long walk out of here. If only. I mean, I actually probably wouldn't use grenades because that wouldn't feel like that. Feel like minimizing the risks of the zombies kind of thing to me, which is fine. Like there are, I think pipe bombs, and then I think you can get other stuff as the engineer. But it's just so much of it starts fires that I don't like it because fires get out of control in this game so easily. When I heard the magic words, pipe bomb, and engineer. Yep. Oh yeah, there's definitely people who very much enjoy that playstyle, which is good that it's there for them. Alright, let's pretend this. Don't like the 45. That's 5 45 rounds into a zombie at close range, and it just kept going. Not going that way. That way is blocked. This is a not feels good way to go. This narrow path with the trees on it. Not happy about it. Yeah, if they just keep getting these big balls of just zombies all around us is the problem. It's not letting me stop and shoot at any real amount. And I probably could take them, take them over towards the house and have them funneled, but then they're at the house and I don't want to do that. We don't want to circle back in that narrow path. Because we already drug zombies there and they're just going to be overwhelming numbers there, so we don't do that. Yep. I mean, ultimately things continue to go bad, I just walk away. It's not that big a deal. I do not care for this gun. Not that I'm aware of. If it does, it's a trivial amount. The running is way worse. Did not make enough noise. My hope is I'm making enough noise to draw them away from our van, but it's not working. Now I still got 60-something bullets. Okay, you have a good meal there, Rainbow Octavian. Thank you for tuning in. Now we're out of bullets, and I am not getting that van back. That is not a thing in our power. I think so, but I shouldn't need them. We're not going to be fighting this out. This is retreat time. It's unfortunately retreat time with a very long walk. Honestly, though, the vitamins probably aren't a bad idea. So yeah, and that's one of the things of like assessing when it's time that you just can't stay anymore. Like when I saw how much showed up, I kind of figured we were gonna get bullied out, and I mean that was something I had told us was probably going to happen to begin with, is just how many zombies were actually in that resort. That was one of the reasons why when people were like, "Oh yeah, you know, you could just use your horn. What could possibly go wrong? It's just a couple zombies in the tree." It's like, you don't understand how busy this place is. So you can see with that helicopter just how many zombies showed up. They put over 250 45 rounds into zombies in the area, and it didn't even appreciably impact the numbers. Oh, we did gain a point in sprinting while we're doing all that nonsense. I wasn't sure if it's sprinting or reloading we had gained a point in. Well, we're at full stamina, so I'm going to run to her a little bit less than full stamina. Might as well. My wife is just trying to cause trouble. I mean, she's succeeding, but she's just trying to cause trouble. She tells me no judgies, as she's quite literally judging. What do you have there? What do you have there? You. You right there. We go back. For we have the katana. Nonsense. I need nothing. I have power. That's the idea, is I do not want to walk home. It is such a long walk. Hold please, gotta drink my water. And for the record, the katana is an exceedingly rare weapon that is extremely powerful, and we actually have skills to use. Hydrate achieved. And push-ups. So I will pause, I will do those push-ups, I will eat some food, and I will be back.